Good evening, everyone. How are you guys? Are you guys able to hear me? Good, good. Hope you guys had a very nice day. So, are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes, we are.
Nice. So, let's move on. Uh, Today we are going to learn about Selenium WebDriver. So, can anyone tell me what did you guys understand about Selenium yesterday? What is Selenium? Okay, you need to import jar files. To do what? Yes, Selenium is an open source automation tool and it will automate what applications? What? It will automate all? It will automate only web-based applications. It cannot automate desktop. Yeah, you're right in that particular way, but it is web-based applications written in all different programming languages. That would your answer be. Okay, Pranjal? You shouldn't, like, when I ask you in an interview, like say if I was the interviewer, I would have said no. Because like you should have said like all web-based applications written in different programming languages. Okay? Just be careful, like you guys, when you guys answer in interviews. It's okay with me, but like in interview questions, okay? So Selenium is an open source web-based automation tool and it is a suite. It consists of different components or tools like they are. What are the different components that Selenium consists of?
IDE, Selenium Grid, Selenium RC, Selenium WebDriver.
Correct. What does RC full form? What does RC mean?
Remote control.
Remote control. Correct. Is it available? No,
Yes, but it has limited functionality like only run and record.
RC. I was talking about RC.
Mm,
RC, is it available?
RC is now
it's
merged
mostly
with the
support most of the browser. It is
with the WebDriver, yeah.
RC is no longer available. It got merged with
okay, WebDriver.
WebDriver. Okay, be careful. Okay,
Mhm.
so that's with our the Selenium components. What is the benefit of Selenium Grid? What is Selenium Grid? What does it do?
Uh, when it minimize the executing time. It helps across like multiple browser at the same
Runtime
time.
parallelly and help us minimize the
The executing
execution.
time.
Correct. Good job, guys. Okay, let's move on. Normally, if I try to ask you to test an application manually, that what would the first thing you do? What would the first thing you guys would do? someone said open browser, right? Correct. Okay, launch the URL. To launch the URL also, first what would you guys do? Yeah, you understood the application, everything. You're ready to start testing. You wrote test cases, whatnot. So first thing you would try to do is launch the browser. So for now, imagine let's launch in Firefox. Okay, we will learn how to launch IE and Chrome as well, but that for now we will go with Firefox. Okay. Once I explain how to launch IE and Chrome, you will understand why we chose Firefox until we learn little bit of WebDriver. Okay. So first of all, you launch a website. Okay. You launch a website. Imagine test cases and everything were written. Like for you try to, this is the execution time. Okay. So this time you launch a web browser and then you go to the URL that you have wanted to the application under test URL, right? So we need to automate that. We need to automate the one that you want to launch a browser. So let's see how to do that. Now it's all about automation, right? So let's see how to do that. Just 1 second. This error is kind of bothering me. 1 second. No errors. It was just having that error was kind of bothering me, sorry. Okay. Now what we did, we created a package. So let's in here, let's say our first test case. Okay. Cell TC1. Okay. Cell TC1. So now for now I'm just going to check main and like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is automate how to open web browser automatically. To do that, what do I do is first of all create an object from class WebDriver. Okay, driver equals to, I mean this could be driver 1, driver 2, driver 3, but driver is just simple, so that's why I keep driver all the time. Okay, new, or many people like that's the industry standard we go with, but if you want you can change that name to anything. And new Firefox driver. Okay, so these are the classes where we are using. So WebDriver is the class that it belongs to. I mean basically I need to give the data type. So the data type of an object would always be some class that it has to come up with. So WebDriver is the class that you have to use. To learn more about WebDriver, if you guys have any questions about that class, you can say WebDriver, Selenium WebDriver, Java docs. Okay, Selenium WebDriver Java docs. So this one you will know. So interface, WebDriver is nothing but an interface. So interface you cannot create an object. Okay, the class type I gave, the type it belongs to is WebDriver. But I cannot, interfaces cannot have constructors, right? So that's why I'm using Firefox driver. Firefox driver is a class. Okay, it's not an abstract class or it's not an interface. So Firefox driver. So, and just, it will throw an error, just mouse over, like it will say import WebDriver, because you need to import that class. We are calling that class, right? So we have to import that. How come it knows that where to call it? It's part of one of the reference libraries, jar files that we downloaded. Okay, so just import that. And then Firefox driver, I just entered a typo, looks like. Just change this to Firefox. I mean, Java is case sensitive, right? Change that and then import it. So it imported driver as well. One second. Let me just take this out. And okay, it's part of Selenium Firefox driver. So I just created that. That one, if you try to execute this program as is, see what it does. Okay, that particular, there is no voice, like what is the voice, like are you guys not able to hear me? Any disturbance? Actually, I'm in a closed room. There will be no disturbance as well. Looks like only you and Kanakadurga, looks like only you and Kirti are having some sort of voice. Maybe do you want to log out and make sure you close the Krishna training homepage. Okay? Okay, moving forward. So this is the command, this is the statement that will always open that Firefox browser, that particular instance. So to do that, it's WebDriver equals to new Firefox driver. To open IE and Chrome, whatnot, Safari, I will tell you later. For now, this is how we open a Firefox browser. Okay, WebDriver equals to new Firefox driver. Okay, when you write that, since you have jar files, it will automatically suggest you to import, make sure you import the right ones. Okay, Selenium WebDriver interface and Firefox driver class. Okay, so that is how you open the browser. The next one is like, what is the next thing that we do? We try to enter some URL, right? So driver dot will give you all the methods that are available under this WebDriver. See, whatever methods we saw, right? How we saw dot means like how will it will object, dot means how will it will give all the methods that are available for it. So see WebDriver methods. That what does this mean? Find element by argument, and it returns web element, and it is part of WebDriver. So it takes by some arguments and like that. So the method to use to launch a website is get. Okay, and see what does get method take? Get method takes string argument. Okay, string, because a website URL obviously will be a sequence of characters, right? So it's string and it returns, what does it return? Nothing. It returns nothing. Void means nothing. So just give the URL. So we are going to automate. Mostly we will be working on Facebook, okay? Because it will give you real-time experience. Facebook.com. That's it. And then you execute this program. Okay, if you want to know more about that get method, you can always see, get back to Firefox driver, right? Let's go back here, get here. You can know more about it from the Java docs. But let me repeat, get method, this method will load a new web page in the current browser window. It accepts a string as a parameter and it returns nothing. Okay? And this is how you get the URL. If you notice, See how it automated. Okay, like that is how you can open the web page. This is how we open the browser, launch the browser. This is how you open the web page. Okay. So after this, let's see what all we can do browser methods. The other one is like normally what will you see? Let's say I was given a page like to test and I will see whether the right page opened or not. Okay, you can see visually and say like okay it opened, right page opened. But when you do that automated way, like you manually you can see it visually and do that. But when you do that automated way, how you need to have some sort of checks, right? For example, you can get the page title. Like normally how will you see a page title? Like if you guys are familiar with manual testing, you will see meta. Sorry. In under meta, you will see page title. So Facebook login or sign up is the title that is the web page that is supposed to open. So how will you get that page title again? Just say driver driver.get and title. Get title. So if you notice when I say dot get title, it accepts. Does it accept anything? Right. It accepts nothing, but it returns what? What does it return? Correct. So I have to capture that somewhere, right? It returns something. So let me capture that. It returns a string. So let me capture it saying title equals to so and so. So for now, let's say if I have to write, if let's say like did the page open or not, like not by console statement, like move forward with my test. What will I do? I will write some command statements, if conditions, right? Like if statement, like how will I write that? I will say if. How will I write it? Normally this is the, what is this? This is the actual title. Okay. Let's write expected title also. Okay. That is how you write manually in a test case, right? So let's say this is the expected title. So how will you do that? This is the expected title. So just paste that. Now if, what will I do? If my condition will be AC title, if AC title, can I just say equals to X title? We learned some methods, right? Let's just keep title here also. We learned some string methods, right? Correct. If it says, you can print out system.out.println correct page open, right? This is how your manual test case will be as well, right? Let's say expected title, actual title, pass or fail, something like that. You can say pass or fail also. Else system.out.println correct page did not open. This is how you will be constructing all your test cases around as well. Just imagine converting your manual test cases into automation. How we achieve. Okay? Good. So now, normally after that what will we check? If the page, the URL that opened, like say, is correct or not. Let's say when we open Facebook, what does it, it's kind of adding question mark RDR equals to P. So let's say you have some test case that when you open facebook.com, some parameter has to be added. So in that situations, you need to get the current URL, right? Like the current URL. So how can you do that? There is a command again, method that you can use, driver dot get current URL. So current URL method accepts nothing, it returns string. Okay, so just capture that in a string. String CURL equals to so and so. For now I'm not writing an if condition, I'm just printing it out. But you guys got the jinx of writing if conditions and all, right? Dot println, and this would be CURL. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no code. Thank you so much. Yeah, please correct me. Sometimes I'll be talking and I really don't notice what I'll be speaking and I really don't notice what I was writing, right? Let me stop this. Yes, correct. Or else the variable itself will be printed out. It's when you code it, that means it's just going to print out. That's my Firefox. It's just my Firefox. Okay, it's just my Firefox. It's just default Firefox behavior. You can ignore that. Okay. So that's how I have default setting. So Facebook current URL will be displayed. Now you can also get, let's say you don't have page title, whatnot. You can also get the entire page source as well. To do that, what is the command that we will be using? Driver dot get page source. This also accepts nothing, but it returns a string value. Okay, so put that in PS equals to so and so, and just print out that PS. Okay, this is how you try to get the page source and see it will print it out the entire source of that page. Okay, so these are the things that you can do at browser, like browser commands. These are called browser commands. Okay, then the next one is, what will you do? Other things, let's say you're done with your test, like making sure that it opened the right URL or not. You will close your browser, right? So the command to close only the current window in the WebDriver. Current window in the WebDriver is dot close. The current window that was open, that WebDriver is using is dot close. So now let's say driver dot close. Okay, so close accepts nothing and it returns nothing as well. Okay, now you can execute it. Okay, so it closes the current window. Okay, then let's say for now only I'm just writing one command. I'll explain you how and what web elements are, but for now just go with the flow. Okay, facebook.com and
Kamala, a quick question here. Yeah, every time we see the same
Yeah, go
output when you add all the commands like that.
what do you mean?
I mean that you're adding some methods and everything, so but when you see the output, we are seeing only the same output, like always the Facebook is getting open, that's it. We are not seeing something like different output.
Where do you want to see the different output? I'm not following.
I mean, yeah, you're adding different commands like page source and current URL, print PS, you're doing all these things, right?
Yeah, that's what it's doing here, right? This is the entire page source that is printed out.
Okay.
And this is the current URL. Right? And this is the page open. Whatever I did right here. What did I say? If it correct page open, if the title is the same, right? And if it is if get me the current URL. So current URL always I'm executing the same test again and again, right? So current URL will always be the facebook.com. And get me the page source. I said, what is the page source? If you right click, view the page source. This is the entire page source. So you will see the same thing here. Doc type, see, doc type HTML, doc type HTML, HTML like that. Entire page source will be captured here. Okay?
Okay.
It's the same thing. We are executing the same thing. That's why it will give you the same thing. Let's say for the fun of it, just because you guys want to see something different, let's just say for the fun of it, so what did it print out? Correct page did not open just because I changed the expected title to be in. So that's expected behavior, right? Because it tried to check whether both are equal. It said no, then else got printed out. So just for the fun of it, I was about to show you like let's do that before. So let's see Facebook. 1 second. And let's say I'm trying to click another link, data policy. This link will be different URL, right? So I'm just going to say inspect. I'll explain all of these for you. Just for now, I'm just going to like how to get this, what is Firebug and all. I'll explain. Don't worry. Just to show one command, I'm just using this. Okay. So what is this like? What I was doing here? Okay. Before current URL, let's say driver dot we create first web element link equals to driver dot find element by dot export okay, just need that import thing. Driver dot diamonds I'll explain all these, don't worry. Just for the sake of showing you guys, I'm writing this. Don't worry, you will guys know for everything. That statement is called synchronize. I add it for synchronization. Sometimes the application under test will be little slower than the script that you're running. So just to get those into two things into sync is called synchronization. Okay. Now it will wait at least minimum of 10 seconds. What that command does is. Now, if it doesn't find it, it's just going to wait and click on that. Even after 10 seconds, it couldn't find it. Okay, it couldn't find that link. Let me see. Let's increase it to 20 seconds. And also I wanted to write maximize also. Don't worry, you will learn all this. You will learn all this. Okay? Just for now, we still didn't go to web element. So for now, just bear with me. Go with the flow. Okay? Driver dot. Start. That's what I was trying to do before. Yes. I thought it wouldn't have the need to. Let's see. That's just maximizing the window because it was showing in the smaller window size, right? So those will be your default statements moving forward. But first, after we complete web element, I'll explain those. Okay. Let me first of all see if my path is correct or not. Okay, we will say data policy, right? I was trying to. Oh shoot. Duh. I missed that slash, that's why it's not trying to find. Okay? Cool. So now, if you see the URL, where did we open? Click and current URL. Actually, let me get this one at the end. What will happen is your window of focus would be after close. Let me get it. Then you will see it much clearly. And also watch this carefully what happens. I wanted to explain quit about it. Quit command and the difference between close and quit. Where is the current URL? Let me take out this source so that it reduces the confusion. It's too much weird code. got me the URL that was present. This one, like, it's just like these you have to do window handles that we will learn little deeper. But at least it did not get me Facebook. And if you notice, like, it closed the home page. It closed the home page. Like Facebook.com got closed. If we said close. So, but let's say your need is to close the entire Firefox that WebDriver opened. So in that situation, we have to use a command called driver.quit. Okay, driver.quit. Okay, in that situation, now that we closed all the instances, now you will see clearly that what window is being closed. Like the window that you open, data privacy policy, that will always be open. Okay, that one will stay open. But if you notice, where is the home page? It got closed because you said driver.close. Driver.close only will close the current window where WebDriver's focus is on. Okay, current window where WebDriver is focus on. So now if you try to do this one, WebDriver quit closes all the windows that particular WebDriver instance opened it. Okay, now if you see, both these two things should be closed, like Facebook.com and also data privacy policy one. Okay, cool. Do you guys get the difference between close and quit? These are browser commands. These are the commands that we can do up to browser level. Is everyone clear? Let's say if I want to get a page, if I want to open a URL, what is the command that I can do, that I have to use? Driver.get and give the URL in quotations because it accepts string. The next one is, if you want to get a page title, what do you use? Driver.get title. Okay, then the next one, ignore this find element. I will explain. Click also ignore. So where were we? Next one. Okay, if we want to get the source of a page, it is get page source. Okay, driver.get page source. And if you want to get the current URL of that where that WebDriver is focusing on, just remember these two things: focus on. I'm keeping on repeating focus on. Okay, we have to handle multiple windows, which we will learn as well. Focus is on, you will get the current URL. Okay, and then if I want to close only one window that WebDriver focused on, though it opened multiple windows, I have to use the command driver.close command. The next one is quit. Quit will close the entire Firefox that WebDriver instance opened. Okay? Revati, I was telling you, please bear with me for that. I will explain you. Web element. I created a web element and all, right? For now, please focus on what I was trying to explain you. Okay? These two things, please ignore for now. You will get to it. But I just wanted to show you what is the difference between quit and close. That's the main aim. Okay? Unless until I open two windows with WebDriver, I cannot show you. Okay, that is what with driver, close, quit and everything. So, before going to web element commands, there are another navigations that you can do, right? Let's say if I open, sorry, Facebook. Huh? You are very low, like who is speaking? Okay, Durga, looks like you're way far from the system. Do you have any question?
Yes, I have one question.
Okay.
Means a close means drive close means it currently closed close the window, the open window, right?
It closes the window that WebDriver focuses on. Only one window it will close. If you have two windows opened by, huh?
Okay, carry on.
Okay. Driver.quit will open all the browser windows that your this WebDriver opened. We opened two windows here, right?
Yes.
One with data policy and one with the Facebook homepage. So both to close both of them, you need to use the command driver.close to driver.quit. To close only one window, the current window that WebDriver is focusing on is
Facebook.
close.
Only one window. The close will be only one window.
Yeah, it will close only the current window. Current window. I repeat,
Okay.
current window. Driver.quit will close all the windows. Huh? Sorry?
It means closes both the windows.
Yeah, in this instance it's both the windows, but all the windows opened by that WebDriver. Okay? Any other questions before I move on? Okay, so now other commands, not normally what will we do? We try to that's what you will learn in 2 to 3 days. Okay, that's what you will learn in 2 to 3 days. Okay, how you handle between different multiple windows, you will learn in 2 to 3. Be little patient. Okay, now we are learning only browser commands. I repeat, only browser commands. Okay, what is confusing, Anita? Like where are you guys getting confused? Please stick to what I'm saying, okay? What I'm asking you guys to concentrate. For something that I'm asking you guys to ignore, please ignore. Like in 2 days you will learn. Okay? What did we do first? What did we do first? Okay, tell me everyone. What is this one? What does this command do?
WebDriver import the browser like URL.
It will
Import
open the
URL.
Firefox
URL.
browser.
Yeah.
It will open this one, not that one. Sorry. It's getting highlighted the wrong one. I meant this one.
Yeah. We
Okay.
have to right click right. Yeah. That one.
This one is basically with this command WebDriver driver equals to new Firefox driver. You're creating driver as an object, and this WebDriver driver equals to new Firefox driver will open the Firefox browser. Will launch the Firefox browser. Okay. The command to open a URL to get a URL is driver.get URL. Okay. And the command to the next thing that you can check is get page title. Get title. The command is get title. That gives you the page title. Okay. The next command that you guys need to learn is
Page source.
get page source. How do you get that page source? Dot get page source. Driver dot get page source. Okay. The next one that you guys use is how to get the current URL of the web page, the current window URL. So the command for that is driver dot get current URL. Okay. And how do you use driver dot close and what is the difference between driver dot close and driver dot quit? Let's say you want to close one window, the current window. That will use close. If you want to close all the entire windows that were opened by WebDriver, let's say there could be 10, there could be 12, there could be 20, no matter what. Quit will close all those. Okay? So Anita, tell me where are you lost? Then only I can help you. If you just out of the like, if you just give like general statement, that will not help me. Where exactly are you guys lost? Just let me know. Please bear with me, and I need this to show you the difference between close and quit. You guys will get there to write web element, how to click on a link, all those you guys will get there. But for now, please bear with me. Just please do not concentrate on these right now. These two commands. Okay, I needed to show you, and someone asked me, like Tanuja asked me to explain like why am I always seeing, because we are using the same commands. I just wanted to show her little different. Okay, please bear with me with these commands. You guys will get there. For whatever I explain in this class, is that clear? Yeah, please concentrate on what I am trying to explain and say. For now, ignore these. Please ignore that. Okay, please. I really request you guys. Okay, because that's very important. If you guys lose focus, if you guys keep on thinking, why did she do web element link? That's not going to help. You guys will get lost what I'm trying to teach next. Okay? Cool. Are you guys clear? So if I want to open a Firefox browser, what is the command that I have to write? Driver is equal to new Firefox driver. It's nothing but you're creating an object basically, right? And then once you create an object, all the methods that are available for WebDriver will be part of driver now, right? So when you say driver, let's say you want to launch a URL. The next step that you want to automate is open a website. So what is the command that you need to use? Driver.get
current URL.
No, current URL is getting the current URL. Get, and you need to enter the URL that you wanted to open. Okay, and if you want to get page title, what is the command? Driver.get title.
Get title.
No, get title. Okay, you guys will see when you say driver dot, obviously you will see all those methods. Okay, but this has to be on your fingertips as well. Get title. Okay, if I want to get the source of the page, what do I have to see?
Driver dot
Driver
get
dot
PS page source.
No, page source. Get page source. Okay, and what if, let's say I want to compare whether the URL that I try to open is right or wrong. If I want to get the current window URL, what will I use? Get?
Actual title equals driver dot
No,
get.
no, that's string actual title. Those I'm just capturing the title and pasting it there. If I want get current URL, what is the command? Those are not commands, right? Get current URL. Okay? And if I want to close the current window, what is it? Driver dot close. If I want to close completely all the windows, I want to close out Firefox. Come out of Firefox.
Driver dot quit.
Correct. Are you guys clear now? Okay. Now moving on. What else can we do at browser level? Let's say you were clicking through. Let's say we clicked on data policy, or let's say let's take one thing that opens in new window, in the same window. Okay, create page opens in the same window. You might want to go backwards, right? Go back to the page that you came from. Okay, though you clicked on this, you didn't want to, so I just want to go back to the page. This one can be done, and you can also refresh your page if needed. And what else do you do at normally? And let's say you want to go forward, you will do forward, right? What else can we do at the navigation level? Refresh, backwards, forward, right? These are the commands enter data in the fields. Let's not worry about that right now. I'm talking about navigation bar. You can in the navigation bar, what else you can do? You can also write, you can also again type in and
Check the links also.
type it. No, in the navigation.
Okay.
I'm talking about this navigation. In the navigation, what else you can do? Hit back button, forward button. You will refresh the browser or you will enter the new URL. Let's say help. Okay, you can enter like that. So let's see how to automate all those. Okay, we are going to use this one, and instead of the data policy one, I'm going to click on create page because it's opening in the same tab, same window. Okay, so let me find out. So again, please, I'll explain you Firebug, Firepath, what are these, but for now please just go with the flow. I need to explain those navigate methods, then we will move on to web elements. Okay. And I clicked on that link. So when I click on that link, obviously I want to go, I'll be here when I want to go backwards, right? So now I want to go back to the home page. So to do that, to go back to the home page, what is the command that I have to use is driver dot navigate. These are called navigation commands, okay? Dot back. Okay, it again accepts nothing and it returns nothing. So let's see. Let's take this out also. I don't want to quit yet because you guys need to see that it went backwards, right? Picking another URL, it's not that smart yet. You cannot automate that. The clickable things, okay? What, did I open privacy? Thought I changed it. Oh shoot. Well, where did I update that? I thought I updated, right? Huh? But it is incorrect neither. Okay, watch carefully now. See, it hit back button. Now let's say we want to go forward again. Okay, the command to do that is driver dot navigate. These are called navigation commands. Forward. Okay. Back and forward, navigate dot back and navigate dot forward are same as clicking forward icon and backward icon from the navigation bar. Backward. Okay, cool. What else? Refresh. Okay. Driver dot navigate dot refresh. Like you do like this kind of, right? Refresh. So that will refresh your page. Let's close that instance and let's close this also. Why do we need it? Okay. Or it did not. Have we? Okay. It refreshed the page. Right? Now, what else I told you? You can type in some URL as well. Not without just get also. Normally we try to use get, but I'm just telling navigate also gives that. Navigate dot to. And you can give the navigate to the URL. So app URL. So you can say this and specify http facebook.com/help. Okay. Backward, refresh, help. Yeah, it will go to C, help. Okay, that's how you can use. These are the navigate commands. Okay, these are called browser navigation commands in Selenium. Okay, this is it for today. As an exercise, what you guys do is, except for clicking on some link and backward forward you cannot do anyways, but you guys can do refresh and all, get page title, get page source, get title, page source, current URL, all those commands try to practice on cnn.com or amazon.com. Okay, like that, come up, try to practice on the site that you go frequently, so that you guys will see real-time experience. Okay, just practice like that. Okay, first practice on Facebook until you get familiarized, then play around. The good thing that we have with Selenium is you can try it on any website. Okay, try it on any website. The more issues that you run into, the more you will learn. Okay, so practice it on CNN, whatever we went through for Facebook or Amazon. Pick your choice of the site. Try to practice. Okay, because in any other web application there will be nothing new, because if we cover multiple different sites. Okay, with CNN we are covering a page, a content management website. With Amazon we are covering an e-commerce website, and with Facebook we are covering a social networking site, right? With this I end our class. Do you guys have any questions? I'm going to pause my screen. Please let me know, do you guys have any questions? Because this is the start of WebDriver. I want you guys to follow me very clearly. Ignore web element for now, but whatever I told you, did you guys get it? Are there any questions? Are you guys following me? So are you guys comfortable? Okay, so try to practice. That's because there will not be, you guys all are adults. I cannot give multiple different homeworks, right? So try to practice on different websites. Choose your site. If you guys are familiar with CNN.com, Yahoo, choose any site. Okay, like that's how we need to practice. Okay. It will close all the windows that were opened by WebDriver. So Facebook windows, all that were opened by WebDriver only. Okay. Only things that were opened by WebDriver also opens Firefox, so it will close it also. And all the windows that it opened. Okay, any other questions? Okay then, good night everyone. Don't forget we have a class on Friday. Okay, don't make any plans. Okay. Tomorrow we will see web elements. Okay. Bye.